Yo, 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 testing, testing, testing. Alright, I think we good. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another stock market analysis video, man. This is for the week of July 28th to August 1st. Um, yeah, we got earnings this week. This the earnings for the new quarter. I believe it's quarter three. Um, Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. We're at all-time highs and everything for the S&P 500. So we got a lot going on, a lot going on. I haven't had a chance to give y'all a recap of the swing trade we was looking for, so I'm gonna actually try to go over that. Also the one that we was looking for last week, which was the IBM. I'm gonna go over that. And then we're gonna also look for a potential another swing trade for this week. Cause I told you I wanted to start doing swing trade. I supposed to post this video on Sunday, I know. But it's fine. We're here early in the morning on Monday. But yeah, we got a lot to get into, so I'm not gonna waste no time. Let's go ahead and get into this economic calendar. Economic calendar. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, so for the week of July 28th through August 1st, let's see. We got on today, Monday. Actually, I gotta change my settings because I'm seeing one star news and I know I'm not supposed to see that. Oh, hold up. I told y'all, when I press that live button on OBS, it literally like shuts down everything. Like internet, everything. But I also added some plugins to my OBS because I kind of want to start going live on Twitch. Twitch and TikTok all at the same time. So I added plugins, but I might have to just remove them and just do stuff one at a time. Cause I don't want it to be too lagging. I noticed it's way more laggy, um, compared to it used to be, and it might be because I added them plugins. But let's see, let's see, let's see. You know what? I'm not even finna do the filter. We just can scroll through and see. All right, cause I'm not finna risk the lag too much. So Monday, honestly, we got nothing. It look like uh looks like we don't have nothing Monday. So yeah, Monday look like no type of news. Honestly, we look smooth. Tuesday, July 29th. Let's see. Tuesday we have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. Jolts at 10 a.m. Um we got 7-year notes and API, but that's not too crazy. The main thing on Tuesday is that 10 p.m. mark. We got jolts and consumer confidence. So uh that's decent. That's decent. Decent news. Nothing too crazy. We shouldn't be able to weather through. Wednesday, July 30th. So far it's not looking too bad when it comes to the news. I don't like we got too much that's going crazy of impacted. Wednesday the 30th, we have ADP non-farm employment at 8:15. GDP. Oh well, it's for quarter two. My bad, because we're technically in quarter three, so this would be quarter two earnings. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, GDP at 9:30. What else? Interest rate decision. That's for Canada. I thought that was for the U.S., but it's still some decent news. Um, at 9:45, we got 10:30 crude oil, FOMC statement. Oh, and interest rate decision. Okay, okay. At 2 o'clock. Okay, so what is this? Wednesday the 30th? Wednesday the 30th is the biggest day. All throughout that day we got different types of news coming. So So just be prepared. Starting at 8:15 all throughout the day. Just Wednesday should be our probably most valuable day so far. Let's look for Thursday, most volatile day. My bad. And that interest rate decision is definitely gonna be huge. If they actually decide to cut the rates, especially after all the talking that Trump did versus Powell, it'll be huge. It'll be huge. Let's see. Thursday, July 31st, we have, of course, y'all know it's gonna be um, leading that, from that news on Wednesday. Um, 31st, don't really like nothing. Like we good, smooth sailing. Other than, like I said, it's gonna be continuing the news from Thursday. I mean from Wednesday. And then Friday, I guess it's loading. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's loading. Friday. Are we still on Thursday? Let's go up. I think this still was Thursday. Never mind. Thursday at 8:30 we have PCE. Um, what else we got? Initial jobless claims. Um, Chicago PMI at 9:45. So from 8:30 to 9:45 is our biggest news for Thursday. But like I said, it should be also somewhat reacting to what Wednesday interest rate decision is. So I'd say Wednesday and Thursday are the two biggest days um, so far. And then Friday, here we go. Friday, we have 8:30 average hourly earnings. I'm not sure how that worked, but I see it's 3 stars, non-farm payroll. Also, y'all know this is the start of the new year. I mean, new month. Ooh, it's early in the morning, y'all. Give me a second. Unemployment rate. Um, man, we got a lot for. Oh my goodness. Um, global manufacturing PMI. Uh, ISM PMI. Oh, Friday. Yeah, Friday. It's just busy the whole day Friday also. So really, all our news is kicking off starting from Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday, not too much of news, so we should be pretty not too hectic, not too volatile. I mean, of course, it could just market might be wanting to go to a certain point before the news hit on Wednesday, so that could cause it to go volatile, but not too crazy. Monday and Tuesday, but once Wednesday hit, get rocking and rolling. That's when the money's gonna be made. All right, now let's get into um the earnings for this week. Check out the earnings for this week. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Pull up this earning. All right, earnings this week. Today Monday we got. Like I said, y'all know I only name out the ones that I normally see. Or straight traded before, or uh, a well-known name. Um, so Monday we got um waste management. I see. I traded them before. I didn't like how they contract moved, but it was okay. I guess it's okay. It's somewhat okay. Got waste management. Maybe you can check out Whirlpool. Um, that's pretty much it for Monday, and that's after markets. Tuesday we got SoFi, PayPal, Spotify, UPS, all pre-market. After market we got Visa, Starbucks, Marathon, Cheesecake Factory. Uh, that's pretty much it. Oh, and then I forgot pre-market is P&G. I'm not sure if some of y'all traded, but I heard of them. Really Tuesday, the biggest ones I'll be looking at is probably SoFi, PayPal, Spotify. Starbucks maybe, but those probably the biggest ones I'll be looking at. The only reason I say SoFi and PayPal is just cause y'all know we looking for a swing trade opportunity. So, and we said we want to start with cheap ones first. Um, so yeah, that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we got okay. This is some nice ones coming in the aftermarket, but we got pre-market Etsy, uh, Humana, Hershey. Uh, that's about it. I really don't trade none of those that's in the pre-market, so I just check out their charts and see what they look like. Look at their contracts, see if I like how they move. Now, aftermarket, we got Meta, Microsoft, Robinhood, Carvana, Ford, ARM. We got some heavy hitters on Wednesday afternoon, and what we said, it lines up perfectly with their interest rate decision. So, say if we get the cut and the stock market shoot up, and then any of these stocks have good earnings coming out, man, it might just those stocks might go up so like 20-30%, like easily. Um, but it can also have a counter benefit. If the earnings good, but interest rate decision pulls the market down, it can kind of balance it out or stunt some of the potential gains it can have, and vice versa. But Wednesday, the main ones we looking for, of course, Meta, Microsoft, Robinhood. Really everybody I just named. Maybe Carvana, the only one I might not. I mean Ford, maybe be the only one I not really check on. All right, Thursday we got pre-market. We got CVS, Roblox, um, Mastercard, and that's pretty much it. After close, we got Apple, Amazon, Coinbase, Reddit, Roku. And that's pretty much it. Some people like Cloudflare. Guess you can name that one. Riot also. Some people like Riot. I heard of them. Um, Main ones I'd be looking for Thursday. If I had to choose in pre-market, I'm saying Roblox, maybe CVS, but pretty much Roblox. Aftermarket, definitely. I'll be checking on Apple, Amazon, Coinbase, maybe Roku also, because we do want to see potential swing. Um, Maybe look at Riot and Cloudflare. Not sure. Then Friday, we got Exxon Mobil, Chevron, and this is before the open. Um, and that's it. I mean, Enbridge, if y'all want to check that out, but Friday really not no earnings that I really care to trade. So yeah, really Wednesday and Thursday is my Tuesday starting some of it. Tuesday might be when we choose our swing that we want to do, but Wednesday and Thursday, okay, nice earnings coming out. Just gotta be careful because we know Wednesday is gonna be the volatile day, so be careful. All right, so let's get into these charts real quick. Main thing I want to go over is probably SPY is. I might go to gold. Um, Then I might just check a couple stocks and see what they look like. But honestly, I just really want to go with SPY ES and gold probably. For right now, like I said, I might come back later today and record other stocks that I'm checking out. But yeah. First thing first, I want to do is go over the swing trade that we was looking to take last week. There we took, but we got instantly. We literally we took it and got out probably a couple hours into it, just because we kind of jumped in before we were supposed to. All right, so it was IBM. We said IBM. We was looking for Tesla also. But Tesla, we said the contract's probably too much for our first swing trade, and we didn't want to risk it. So I went to IBM. Y'all know what I was looking for was long potential trades. I hate that I don't have drawings on here, but I know this is what we was looking for. This is what we was looking for. We was looking for this. We was looking for a continuation up to go higher, cause we didn't have any any other fair value gaps up here. You see, we didn't have any other fair value gaps up here, so we was looking for this high. It's 295 high. We did see some like 1 hour levels that we could stop at. It was like I think we was aiming for the top of this gap, which was the 288. And then we was aiming for somewhere in here it was like 1 hour, like 290, 1 hour level we was looking for. So those was just our two targets. We even though this the ultimate target, we were just looking for one of them two targets to get hit. That 2 to 88 was perfectly fine if we could get it, but we didn't. So we was looking for longs basically um to clear this gap. Basically we was looking to go to the top of this gap, see how it react, if we should still hold the swing trade to keep going if it closed above, or should we close it if we push back inside the gap, the fair value gap right here. Well, we already seen green candle close inside it. Y'all know what's my plan. We closing the gap. We should go to the other side unless it's some other type of gap in the way um, on lower time frames. Well, what I did, I'm gonna be honest. I was so anxious to um, get into a trade for the swing that I jumped in on here on Monday when we started pushing up. I think like out the open we started pushing up. We pushed up. We got a small. We pulled back some, and I got in longs. And I was looking for it to continue going higher. So let's go to 1 hour. And our stop loss was, I believe, it was below this. I think let me go back to daily to just check to see where our stop loss was. I want to say it was the bottom of the fair value gap was our stop loss. Yeah, the bottom of the fair value gap was our stop loss. Technically, it's supposed to be down here, but we was pretty sure that it should go to the other side of the gap before coming back down. Um, so I had one of them longs right around like it was like towards the very beginning when the market opened on that Monday. Let's go back. That was Friday. This is Friday. So it was this day right here. Y'all see this? The market opened up. I seen that pullback. I seen that huge drop um in the pre-market, but literally soon that the market opened up, it shot up. I probably could go to 5 minute, but I really don't want to. But it shot up, and we end up start getting in loans right here, like this 284, 285 area. So I got in them loans. So it shot up, came down, and I got in loans around this 285 area. Um, we was up a little bit on the trade for a little while. For a little while, 'cause I was looking, I was like, okay, keep moving up. You know what I'm saying? This is just, you know what I'm saying? It came down, made a new lower low, yes, but it can make a new higher high and then continue our uptrend to the top of the gap. So I got in loans here. Um, and yeah, we moved up, we moved up. I was fine with the trade. This is why I tell y'all I closed it literally the same day. Literally within a couple hours. We went up and I seen we was moving up. I said, okay, that's perfectly fine. I was looking for us to hold this low right here. To hold this low right here. So I was like, okay, it's fine that we moving up. As long as our pullback, I was really looking for this right here. I might gotta take this off. I was looking for us to break this area right here. Like this whole little section right here. I was looking for us to close above, retest, and keep going up. Which we did do. We closed above it on the hour. We retested. But that second candle, yes, it pushed up. But what it ended up doing, it ended up coming right back down, closing into this range that I didn't want to play with. So I was really looking for this third candle right here to be a green candle, man, to go and take us up to that 288. And I potentially would have sold, but I don't think I would. I think I was just gonna hold it, especially if it did all that on Monday, and we had earnings coming. Um, but yeah, it pushed up. And soon I seen it close back in this range, I already was contemplating closing it right then and there. So I still held it for a little bit longer, and then it ended up coming down here to 285. Um, and that's basically where I was at. when I got in trade, but by the time it got back here, it wouldn't even break even because I know it's options. So I was down about $30, $40, and I just went ahead and closed it here. So I was like, okay, it closed back below this range. We might see it push back down. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the downside. And I didn't see any signs of flipping back up to the upside. So I was like, let me go and close it. I didn't really get in how I was supposed to. Because I really wasn't supposed to get in until I had more confirmation. 'Cause I literally just got in at the beginning of the market. So um yeah. So I pretty much just got out. I got out once it came back below this range. I said it's fine. And I was thinking about getting back in when I seen it push back up. But I just didn't chase it no more. I said it's fine. I'm not even gonna chase it. Um and I never came back to this chart. And I'm glad I didn't, because if y'all see these earnings, when the earnings came out, it plummeted. Like literally dropped $20, $30. So I'm glad I didn't chase it. Alright. So that was that swing trade we was looking for. Um, it didn't work out. I'm glad we closed it in time to only lose $30, $40. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so now let's get into this SPY ES, and then we're gonna call it um oh, and probably check out gold, and then we're gonna call it for today or this morning. Cause like I said, I might come back on and check out regular stocks with y'all. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, we might just go ahead and get over something. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what's going on. Now, coming into this week of July 28th for SPY, this is what we're looking for. Let's first go to the weekly and monthly. Let's go to the monthly. Well, we at all-time highs. The monthly is gonna be, it should be green unless somehow we just straight drop. As long as we don't drop back all the way below 619. We go below 619 somehow. I mean, it's possible. We got a lot of stuff coming out this week. But if we somehow get back below 619, that's the only way I'm thinking potential bearish on the monthly. Because right now it's straight bullish. Straight bullish. Weekly, let's get on the weekly. Same thing, still straight bullish. Only way for the weekly that I'd be looking to go short. Um, and it's really it had to close below, so it'd be going short for the next week. Is if we close back below 636. Um, daily. Let's go. Okay, so now we got monthly, weekly bullish. Daily is bullish. So y'all, I'm telling y'all, we bullish, we bullish, we bullish. I'm just tell y'all now. Of course, we was looking for these trades last week. Um, we was looking for either a break or retest of this daily fair value gap right here. We had the hourly fair value gap inside. Same thing right here. We had break or retest we was looking for. If it breaks these fair value gaps, we look for this daily one or this hourly um to get retested. But we had last week, we did get in this trade, but we didn't hold it long as we should have. And we got in on a Ninja Trade account, so we could have held it, but it was fine. It was fine. We still had some decent profit off of it, and I got in on SPY. So Tuesday came. We already know we got the break retest. We made higher high. Then we ended up coming back down, retesting again. Once I seen that rejection, um, right here, I didn't get in instantly off of here. I got in on my Top Step account. I did. I got in off of this tap. But when it came to SPY and when it came to SPY and my Ninja Trader account, I waited. I said I did get in some loans right here on SPY. And I had 2-day contracts. We ended up pushing down. It killed my contract some. We ended up coming up, and I ended up closing it. Uh, I ended up closing my SPY options. And I said, hey, I'm just going to wait until we get a green candle. just in case this is gonna come back down. So then that what happened the next day. We got the green candle. I went long and SPY. Once we got the green candle, we didn't have the best pullback day, but it was fine. Cause what happened? That last day we pushed back up and continued the uptrend. I was good. But I didn't have the best profit just because it didn't straight continue to go higher. It did have this day. So um really last week wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst week either though. Um it was a decent, it was an okay week. Almost pretty much a little bit above break even week kind of. So it wasn't the best. I'm gonna be keeping 100 with y'all. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst. So we had some okay trades. Um But this week, coming in this week, what we looking for? We looking for that continuation of the uptrend. We got this low right here. We're looking to, hey, long as the market don't come back below here, we should stay thinking bullish. This was my target. I seen it yesterday when I was charting up this stuff yesterday night. I seen that it already was above on ES. I was like, hey, I'm pretty sure SPY gonna open above. Um, but this was my target. It's 637.58. Um, so pretty much the target can go away. So we should open up above it. So I don't really got no targets for the upside unless I go to the 1 hour to find some. Uh, but we do know what? We do know we don't want to see it go below 633.99. So that's good. We have no real levels to look for the bounce off level on the daily. So let's go down to the 1 hour, look for potential entries. 1 hour. Alright, I see something already for 1 hour. We already got the break and retest, but we can still see it come back and respect this area. We got this fair value gap here, right between 636.67 and 636.10. We can look for the market to come down here, go long. We got, of course, this regular gap right here. Of course, we got this gap, but we're currently sitting in it, so I have to wait until either we break back above and retest and go higher, or we come to the bottom and then show that we can't close below. That's the only way I'll be looking to go long. Really, that's the only two spots I see that I really would look to go long. I would like to see it bounce at this 637.50 though. That'd be a nice spot to go long, honestly. But like I said, if it come in this gap, that's fine too. So we're gonna look and see. We're gonna see. That's all I'm looking for though. I'm looking to go long either here and come up to this high right there to come up to that high, or bounce here and come up to that high. So that's our potential trades. That's our potential trade for SPY. The ES pretty much gonna be the same situation. It might be a little different, just because we got more candles because it was already open yesterday. And of course this ES is behind. I'll be honest, this ES is behind because I don't pay for it on TradingView since I got it on TopStat NinjaTrader. But it's pretty much how I got SPY set up. We got this is our level that we don't want to see it go below, which is 63.91, 63.91.50. Now we do got a target for here though. We do got this high of 64.57.75. So that's our target. We look for that to go and get taken out. Let's go down to the hour and look for some entries. It should be pretty much the same areas. Yeah, it should be the same areas pretty much. It's fine. So we're looking to see what we do with this gap. Can we close above? Can we stay inside it? What we can do. Alright, then we got this fair value gap down here. Also, that we're looking for potential bounce. Alright. Make sure we don't have any other one. Yeah, okay, so we're bullish as long as we stay above this red line right here at the 63.91.50. looking for potential entries either off of this fair value gap to go higher, or it can come to the bottom of this one. We might get in light entries at the bottom of this gap. If it don't close inside it, I mean if it don't close below it, if we fail to close below at the bottom of this gap and we stay inside, I might get in one contract to look to go long. Um, but if we can break above, retest, I can go long there. So I'm gonna go back up to the highs. All right, now let's go to. I want to go over gold. So let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. I haven't been on gold trying a little bit. Let's go to the monthly. I'm gonna remove these drawings because like I said, I haven't been on it. And that's another thing I'm gonna start doing, y'all. I learned how to use object tree to group up like my daily drawings and stuff to where I can disappear them while I'm looking at the hourly chart. So I might start leaving my drawings on the charts now, y'all, and just being able to, hey, click disappear them for a second. All right. Now we're looking at gold. It's kind of looking nice on the monthly. I'm not even gonna lie. We got higher highs. This is potential higher low. As long as we close green for this month, this will be the level. I do not want to see gold good below, which is at 320, 32.44. Right there, that'll be perfect. Especially if we can stay somewhere close to it. Like we stay around this 30. If we can stay like 3,400 and close at like 3,400, that'd be perfect. Go long. Aim for no highs at 3,500. For the month, like you can hold this for the whole month till you get there. Let's go to the weekly. But if it come below here, then it's changing market structure and potentially coming to the downside. And if we move to the downside, I don't see no monthly gap until we get to this 27.55. So it can drop pretty hard. Weekly, look bullish. We made a higher high. This the last low we got right here. Down at 29.43. We trying to see if it's gonna push up. I'm thinking we're gonna push up. Shoot. Especially if this weekly can be green. Looking nice though. This is consolidation, we know that. But it's looking nice. It's looking nice. We watching to see what it's gonna do. Either make a high, make these lower lows. Daily. Look on a daily. Consolidation is such as like the weeklies. Um daily. Let's see, do we got any gaps close by? We got this gap right here. Oh, make it a little bigger so it can grip on it. Yeah. We got this gap and this gap right here that's kind of leaning into, but and we got all kind of gaps on the hourly. I mean on the daily for gold. We got that one. We got this one. I'm not caring about gaps above. We just only looking for potential bounces. So yeah, it'll be these two. It will be these two. So we're looking for a bounce either here to go higher or here to go higher. Which it already did one time right here. It made this break, retest, went higher. See that? Break, retest, went higher. So now we're looking for a retest again to go even higher. Target, y'all know the target is here first on the daily. Then next eye over here at that 34.52 area. So we need to see a green candle here for gold. We see that green candle here. We can set our lows at the low of it. And yeah, that's what we looking for on gold. Hourly. I'm not finna chart up the hourly since we got so many daily fair value gaps. I'm gonna just base this literally off the daily. Yeah, I'm basing gold strictly off the daily. All right. Like I said, I will probably. I'll see. I might come back on today. It might just be tomorrow's video or stream where I go over the swing that we want to get in and well actually the stocks. I might actually go ahead and look for the swings now. But the stocks that we potentially trading. So swing wise, what earnings do we say coming? SoFi. We said SoFi earnings. Let's see about SoFi. I think I checked it out with some last night. Let me see. Yeah, I did. So what we look for SoFi? Let's look at the monthly. Um, it already did what it needed to do. Look like for the monthly, it broke this high. Um, so it did what it needed to do for the monthly. As long as we close green, should be continuing up. Probably coming up to 24. Let's go to the weekly. Only thing, let me see on monthly. We do got higher highs, right? But we don't got a higher low yet. So that's the only thing. Weekly. Weekly look like we made it potentially make our higher low right now. As long as we don't come back below this 1982. We'll have to push up to 22. This might be my swing trade. I gotta see how that contracts move. Like if I'm gonna make enough by just going up $3 or $2. Um yeah. Cause we got a low right here. We inside of fair value gap. It's the weekly too. Inside a weekly fair value gap. All we need is a green week and it should just go. And it should definitely take this high at 22.60, 22.74. Um, all we need is a green week. Um, daily. Let's check the daily out. Daily, we do see gaps down here. I'm gonna mark that up. The only reason I'm marking it up, even though it's below this red line, because y'all know I usually don't do it below the red line. This red line is not a true red line. This is where I potentially think we're gonna make our new higher low to go higher. This is the actual line that I do that is like, hey, it shouldn't go below. It's 1735. 1982 is just potentially, I don't want to see it go lower than it. So, um, that means we'll have to see the market bounce up here, somewhere up here. But our target, first target is 2201. That's the first high we get into. Second high is at 2274. So let's go to the 1 hour because like we said, we need to see a bounce happening somewhere in between 2129 and 1982. So let's see if we see potential spots on the 1 hour for the bounce. I see a gap over here. See this gap. So far, it might be our swing because it should be cheap enough for us to where it don't affect us too much. But I just want to see how much the contracts will go for. Like, is he gonna make enough? That's what I'm talking about. Is he gonna make enough on it? Say it coming down to 20 and then pushing up to 74, 22.74. Is that gonna be like a $2.10 move? Is that a nice move when it comes to SoFi contracts? But that's a potential area for a bounce. Let's see, do we see anything else? I see a small one here at 2088. Let's mark that up just in case. It's real small. It's super small. But we gonna mark it up because it could just come down there. Look, see, like right here, it did it on that small. Even though it was small, look, it came and retested this and came up. And then of course we got this little mini gap right here. So it could bounce currently where is it? We got this mini gap right here in the pre-market. I think that's it. I believe that's it. I mean, if you want to say 21, I'm not marking. This is a gap, but we inside it, so I'm not marking that. I don't mark nothing above. So I'm looking for a bounce off of either one of these three. Hopefully, we can get it and don't have to go to the actual true can't be level down there at $17. I want to see us respect this 1982. I want this 1982 to be our new higher low. So hopefully we can bounce off of one of these three levels and go higher. So yeah, so far I'm probably gonna be it. Like I said, I'm gonna check out the contracts and stuff and see how they could look. But yeah, all right, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm finna get ready for these markets to open up. And yeah, have a good day trading.